You know, when I was about 22 and I was still in dental school, I had a really good friend who was a really good and keen rock climber. Dave would often ask me to come with him to go to the Grampians, but I was always nervous because I had this real fear of heights. However, one Friday afternoon when we had finished our clinical rounds, he finally convinced me to join him at one of Melbourne's few indoor rock climbing centres. So Dave and I, we jumped into his old Datsun 120Y and headed out to Altona for Melbourne Uni that afternoon. On the way, despite the manly conversation that was going on and the bravado, I was becoming increasingly nervous because of the prospect of climbing one of those vertical rock faces, which were pretty high. And when we got to the center and I saw one of those vertical walls of tiny little rocks, my fear was pretty palpable. But my good friend Dave, he continued to encourage me and reassured me that everything, was going to be okay because he really was an experienced climber and I knew he was going to look after me. Slowly, as I climbed higher, I looked down and I saw that Dave was acting as my belay. He held a rope that would act as my safety if I were to slip. And before I knew it, I was actually about 30 meters off the ground and my euphoria was peaking. But at the same time, so was my fatigue. Suddenly, I found myself unable to climb any further. So I called down to Dave. What am I going to do? I've got no more energy left. I don't even think I can climb down. Well, why don't you just let go of the wall and float down, he said. Let go of the wall, I said. I'm not going to float. I'm going to fall if I let go of the wall. I had forgotten that Dave's job as my belay was to support my weight. I had to trust that he could do his job. So let go of the wall I did, and as he said, I floated away from the rock face, suspended by the ropes that he held. That afternoon, I realized I didn't really have a fear of heights, but I had a fear of falling. And that fear was overcome because of the trust that I had placed in my friend. Quite often, when I meet a new patient for the first time, I remember my old friend Dave from university days. I often act as a belay to my patients because of the trust that they place in me. My team and I always make sure that our patients are safe when they come to visit us. And this is one of the reasons why I feel privileged today to help people overcome their fears and concerns.